Before you even think about your first client, you need to avoid these 10 common mistakes that can result in months of trial and error, legal and financial trouble, or even the end of your business. Be sure to watch until the end. I'm going to give you one bonus tip regarding taxes that'll save you thousands and keep the IRS off your back. Mistake number 1, you're stuck in the employee mindset. This really can be a hard one to shake. Your range of responsibility was limited and your focus was on just doing that specific job. It's time to drop the employee mindset, look at the bigger picture, and know that everything you study, learn, and do for your business has to be something that moves your business towards your 6-figure goal. And that employee mindset is exactly what drives you right into mistake number 2, focusing on the wrong things. You want income to come quickly, but you just spent a month on a logo, website, and branding, and not a single minute on how to land your first client. Now, while those first 2 mistakes waste your time, the next 2 are dangerous because they put you at risk legally and financially. Mistake number 3 is not having the proper business structure or insurance. Don't treat this like a hobby. If you're advising clients, you have liability. Influencers don't talk about it, but operating a business without the right legal structure puts your personal assets at risk. You should do your own research and consider consulting an attorney for help in setting up the structure that's right for your business. You also need to think about liability insurance. There's a policy called errors and omissions. Talk to an insurance agent so you're protected before you take on your first client. Now, mistake number 4 is piercing the corporate veil. Did you know that even with the proper business structure, you could still be putting your personal assets at risk? Piercing the corporate veil is a legal term that basically means you mixed your personal and business funds together. If you pay for groceries with your business card, get sued and lose, the court can say that you mixed your funds together and your savings, house, and many of your assets can be taken to pay the person who sued you. If you keep your money separate, the limit for the maximum at risk is going to be whatever assets and money your business has. It also lowers your bookkeeping bill because your accountant doesn't have to spend hours untangling your finances. So now that we've talked about protecting your assets, let's think about how to protect your revenue. And that leads us to mistake number 5, selling to everybody. Corporations have big budgets and it can look like they're selling to everybody, but they really aren't. Companies identify who is most likely to buy from them and they market to people who match that persona. But you're afraid to narrow down because you don't want to lose an opportunity. But if you sell to everyone, you're not selling to anyone. Mistake number 6 is underselling your value. You price your services based on an employee mindset. You're the expert, even if you don't feel like one. You've got years of experience, and don't think about it like getting paid for the time it took you to do the work. Get paid for the value of the problem that you're solving. You need to understand the value of your services and price accordingly. Now, mistake number 7 is attracting the wrong client. Now, I've definitely done this one. Taking the wrong client is a fast path to burnout. I once took on a client that in my gut, I knew would be a problem, but I needed the revenue, so I accepted the work. That client tried to squeeze every bit of a dollar out of me with calls at all hours, endless meetings, and ultimately, I feel like I probably made about $1 an hour on that project. Keep your contracts tight and know when to fire bad clients. Focus on how to get the right high-paying clients from the beginning and position yourself to only take the jobs that excite you. A smaller number of high-paying clients, it wins every time. Now, mistake number 8 is building a job instead of a business. You left corporate America for better work-life balance, but that employee mindset can cause you to build yourself a job. Build a business around the life that you want to live. If you only want to work 20 hours a week, build your business so that your clientele and service fees support that. Don't design your business as a job that's going to take 40 to 60 hours a week. Build your business so that you won't want to escape it. Mistake number 9, taking advice from the wrong people. Now, I get it. You want to go fast. So you see all these influencers who say they have all these different ways to make money fast. They're selling you dreams and wasting your time. Now, there's more bad advice out there than there is good. Or you can waste a lot of time and money on advice that's dangerously incomplete. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to dig deeper into taking advice from the wrong people in my upcoming videos. Now, mistake number 10, thinking if you build it, they will come. You finally come out of the lab, launch your website, and wait, silence and crickets. Build it and they will come doesn't work. You need to attract clients to you, and you also have to proactively reach out to potential prospects. Now, you might be thinking about how much you hate the idea of selling. You don't have to sell to get clients. Download my complimentary 90-day solo business launch plan to see more on how to sell without selling. Now, here's that bonus tip. Separate your estimated taxes from your revenue. Keep it in a separate bank account. When I speak with bookkeepers and accountants, one of the biggest mistakes they see is business owners spending all of their income without accounting for taxes. They wait until the end of the year, and when they do their taxes, they finally realize they've got a huge tax liability bill that they don't even know how they're going to pay. Understand exactly how to calculate what you have to pay in taxes so you don't get stuck with a 5-figure tax bill at the end of the year. So those are the mistakes that set some businesses up for failure from day one. If you want to launch your new business and get your first client without overwhelm, download the complimentary 90-day solo business launch plan. You'll get guidance on what you need to do in the next 90 days to land your first high-paying client. The link is in the description. I'm Tia A. Williams, and it's time for me to wrap this up. I'll see you in the next video.